Hey guys and girls, it's Faulty here. It's my first video I've ever created to help a guide regarding how to make money in fish. I enjoy the game thoroughly and I thought I'd try and share my knowledge regarding this sort of thing. Look, I am not infallible, I do make mistakes, so just bear with me. If you have any criticism or you think that I should try another rod or you think I made a mistake somewhere, please do not hesitate to put in the comments that you'd like me to do this or correct me where I've made a mistake. I did test the Fabulous Rod, as you can see, it's the one I'm wearing. I tested the Moss Ripper, I tested the Ruinous Oath, I tested the Ruinous Oath again with different enchants. I tested the Evil Pitchfork, I tested the Oniri Folks, and I also tested the Polaris. Yeah, just for fun. Anyway, moving on, I will show you all the stats regarding what, where, how, when in the next sequence of videos. Okay, please forgive the crudeness in which I do this. I haven't quite figured out how to overlay in the video yet, but I'll get the message across. Okay, for the best rod that we had was this. Just kidding. It was absolutely ridiculously bad. Okay, it wasn't the worst, but it really was. It did not live up to expectations at all. I mean, I ground this thing for, I can't even tell you how many. I think I caught 80 Brine Phantoms before I got my sunkens, all three of them I mean. I think I caught in the excess of 40 Scillas. It was ridiculous. I only got it after they actually implemented the whole mastery. That extra 5% really helped. I think it took me 6 catches after that. It was the 5th or the 6th catch I got my sunken Scilla. But yeah, anyway, moving on. The last 3, should I say, out of the remaining 6 was the Evil Pitchfork, the Oniri Fox, and the Polaris. As you can see, Castaway Cultists was 952. I didn't test further than that because I didn't actually see the point. The Oniri Fox did 1.6 million in 25-minute period. Bear in mind again that I made sure that there were no mutations, nothing, no buffs, no nothing, clean and simple. So it's a really base. You'll get obviously higher numbers if you get lucky with your 1.5 multiplier, 1.9 multiplier, things like that. And Polaris wasn't too bad either. In fact, I think the Polaris came in 4th overall, which isn't bad. I mean, it's still a viable rod if you managed or lucky enough to get it. I just like the rod because it's serene. The Serenade, it's just a nice rod to play with. Anyway, cutting to the chase here, the best 3 rods in order. I'm just going to save time. Ruinous Oath, Dreambreaker, and Moss Ripper. Now, Moss Ripper is a bit of a hinky one. I've noticed that since the actual patch, the passive does not get anything higher than a mythic, does not catch exotics at all, or apex, or I suppose no more cataclysms are there, or secret. So I was fishing in Castaway, I didn't get a single scalloped and I didn't get a single gold cursed. What I used to do is I used to cheese the Colossal Blue Dragon and the Moss Jaw. I used to fish, but like if I caught the Moss Jaw, I'd let it go. And then I'd carry on fishing and get like 2 or 3 or 4 even of it as the Mossy for the passive, which is great for farming money. Anyway, that doesn't work anymore. I don't know if it's, like I said, don't know if it's a bug or if it's intentional, but I hope they fix it, or I hope they change it back to what it was. I'm fairly sure I'm not the only one who's noticed this. Anyway, the Moss Ripper made 1.7 in Castaway over 25 minutes, and in Sanctum it made let's say 2.3. I'm just going to round up, much easier. Dreambreaker, please note that Dreambreaker, like I said, you have to fish at night only. If you fish during day, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. It's an absolute waste of time. So cycle, use your sundials, they're relatively inexpensive, and change it to night all the time. In the Carrot Garden, I got let's say 1.4. In the Castaway, I got, let's say, 1.6, like I said, rounding up, easier. And in Sanctum, I got 3.2. I mean, that's pretty good for 25 minutes. Very, very good. Ruinous Oath, I did test it twice, though. I tested it with Herculean and Eerie. I don't have any Cosmic Relics, so I had to use the Eerie. And I also tested it with Eerie and Sea Overlord. I'm just too spastic. I just can't get the mastered. It just jumps just that much, just a little bit too much. Where Herculean, I can kind of recover and get a lot more, probably about an 80% hit rate on the mastered, and you get a decent amount. If you get a 100% hit rate on mastered with Sea Overlord, those numbers will skyrocket. So yeah. Also, one thing I do want to show you is I only have the passive on the moss ripper. Where is it? No, that one. So basically the passive is twice as fast from what I understand. That could be right. As for the other rods, I don't have the passives yet, and that'll really make a bit of a difference. That's your passive thing where you catch a fish and you got a 50% chance of it being 5 times value, or a 30% chance of losing 5 times the value of the fish. Next one. Where is it? Oni. I don't have this one either. I've got a lot of work to do. I mean, 10,000 fish. I'm only on 1273, but it's quite honestly not my favorite rod. I don't like our jitters around. But at the end of the day, it's preference. You don't really want to be suffering through while you're farming gold. Rather enjoy yourself while you're doing these sort of things. And yeah, that's really about it, guys. I do have a plan to make more money, and I'll try and bring out a video in the next few days. I think I have to do it quite soon if we all want to get that the admin rods, like I said. But it revolves the angler quest combined with actual fishing. I'll try and figure out a way over tomorrow and try and get one out by tomorrow night. I mean, it's already Tuesday. So in the meantime, do this. Maybe try and do some angler. But I think long term with the angler, unless you have a surplus of colossals, slugs in your inventory and ready to hand in, you are going to come unstuck until that. You're going to have to cycle day night until you get a spawn. And yeah, it's not much fun. Unless you're in a private server, you can't really do that. And then you're going to be competing with 16 other guys to do the same thing. Anyway, that's it for now. Please, if you liked the video and if you found it informative, do not hesitate to hit that subscribe, like, and notify button. And I will catch you in the next one. Have a lovely day. Cheers, bye. Okay, my apologies. Sorry. I just thought before I leave you guys dangling in the wind, I think that this rod, the Torment rod, sorry, why do I call it Torment rod? The Dreambreaker rod will be an exceptionally good rod for admin events. I was lucky enough to catch an earthquake event while I was fishing, and I thought, let's just run and go do that quickly. I wasn't doing anything, and I managed to catch myself a Lusker. This thing was massive. Let me see if I can find it for you guys. Yes, there we go. Wow, okay, so I can't really show you here, but I'll give you an idea of it. I mean, it is huge. That thing is in my aquarium at the moment. I'm willing to bet my aquarium is janky. Yes, my aquarium is not showing all the fishums. That sucks. Okay, well, that's beside the point. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to show you the video of me catching it, just the Lusker part. I'm not going to show you the whole earthquake event. It's going to be an absolute waste of time. I will, however, not speak while I'm doing that because, like I said, haven't quite figured out how to overlay yet. And yeah, I'll figure it out soon. In the next week or two, I'll have it right. But in the meantime, I think getting the content out there and the information out there to help you guys is probably more beneficial than me holding on and not doing it because I'm too scared to. As for now, enjoy the rest of the video and try and just see. I mean, it is purely my opinion whether this rod is viable, but just make sure it's nighttime. I did an event earlier. It was a UFO one they had just now, and I clean forgot to make it nighttime. And here I am fishing. It's not slashing. It's just being an absolute pain. And yeah, don't do that. Anyway, later, guys. Please enjoy. And yeah, again, please, if you like it, show me some love. And please don't hesitate to comment if you think I've done something wrong, if you think there's a better rod. I'll try and grind it. If it's unobtainable, I can't help you guys out, but if it is obtainable, I will do my best. As for the try hard rod, I am struggling. Anyway, as for now, enjoy the next minute and a half, 2 minutes of the Lusker, and you'll see exactly what I mean regarding the admin abuse, that we can maybe make some money. But just remember, when you do admin abuse, proc that glitch potion. It's double your money, double your fun, eh? Anyway, bye!